dealing with fake transactional users, manipulative, calculated people that are trying to take your energy through controlling you, putting you down, knocking you off your track, taking your light, any of these things in spiritual warfare. Let's just call it the prevailing consciousness of this entire reality and world, being a parasite, coming from lack consciousness, trying to draw energy from outside of yourself by pushing another down, breaking another, and playing power games. I think ultimately I'm grateful for these people because, let's face it, they're kind of everywhere in this country, in this reality. The parasites. So when you're dealing with them, I'm grateful because it helps me to spark me out of my slumber when I feel like I'm slinking and slouching into good, happy boy consciousness. You know, they help you remember who you are because they catalyze you to speak up. Because sometimes I forget, I'm like, you know, man, sometimes I forget how few people have integrity in this society. I forget how it's normal to be kind of spineless and cowardly and be a follower of the crowd and play dirty and be manipulated and gossip and all this crap. I forget how predominant the energy is of the sliminess, the two-facedness. And I forget how little of a backbone most people have. So I mistakenly put too much faith in people or expect too much in people. I've always tried to expect the best in people, but I'm grateful for those fake transactional snakes because they always help me up my game. They always help me continually transmute that energy and push me, you know, because you have to tip your cap to the enemy and say, hey, thank you for making me better every day. Because then then they spark you to speak up and say, hey, this is who I am. These are my boundaries. This is what I am. This is my essence. This is what I'm doing in the world. So you have to be grateful for those snakes because it helps you remember like why, whether it's anger, whether you just need to speak up, you need to let your voice be heard because, you know, those snakes never stop with their games. They never stop with the parasite mentality because they can't draw the energy from in their own heart. They don't have the guts to stand on their own. They don't have the guts to embody their own authenticity. So that's why they need to seek power. They need to seek pettiness. They need to push others down through various games and various tactics and smear campaigns and gossip and subtle tactics. But if you realize it's exciting because you know you're only ever going to transmute it into more love